Part 1. Learning vocabulary can sometimes feel like a never-ending task, especially when you're trying to remember a list of words. You might learn a new word today, but by tomorrow, it feels like you've forgotten it. So how can we make sure we retain all the new words we're learning in English? The answer lies in a simple yet powerful tool: flashcards. Flashcards have been used by learners for decades, and they are still one of the most effective methods to enhance vocabulary retention and recall. But what makes them so effective? Why are they still one of the go-to strategies for language learners around the world? In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the power of flashcards and how you can use them to strengthen your vocabulary. Whether you're a beginner just starting out or an advanced learner looking to polish your skills, flashcards can be a game changer. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to use flashcards effectively and integrate them into your daily routine for maximum retention and recall. Part 2. To understand how flashcards work so well, we need to first look at how memory works. The process of memorization isn't just about repeating a word over and over again until it sticks. In fact, repetition is only part of the equation. Flashcards are powerful because they engage the principle of spaced repetition, a technique proven to enhance long-term retention. When you use flashcards, you're not just repeating words. You're actively engaging with the material, testing your recall, and gradually increasing the intervals between each repetition. This method helps strengthen your memory because it forces your brain to work harder to recall the information, which makes the memory stronger over time. The result? You're able to recall words more easily and retain them longer. Moreover, visual learning also plays a crucial role in how effective flashcards are. If you associate words with images, you create a more vivid memory. For example, when learning the word "Auri apple," pairing the word with a picture of an apple allows your brain to link the word with something visual, making it easier to remember. This multisensory approach, combining sight, sound, and meaning, significantly boosts retention. Flashcards can also be adapted to your learning style. You can use them physically, writing the word on one side and the definition on the other. Or you can use digital flashcard apps that allow you to include images, audio, and even example sentences to further enhance your learning process. Part 3. Now that we understand the science behind flashcards, let's discuss effective strategies to maximize their impact on vocabulary retention. Focus on meaningful associations. The more personal and meaningful the associations are, the better. Instead of just memorizing a word's definition, try to connect the word with something you already know. For example, when learning the word melancholy, you might associate it with a time you felt sad, or with a song that evokes similar emotions. This creates a stronger mental link, making the word easier to recall when needed. Chapter 2. Use contextual examples. Flashcards are not just for single-word definitions. You can write full sentences that use the word in context. This helps you understand how the word functions in real situations and makes it easier to incorporate into your own speech or writing. For example, instead of just writing melancholy equals sadness, you could add, "The melancholy music echoed through the empty room." 3. Create themed sets of flashcards. Grouping words by topic or category can improve your recall. For example, create flashcard sets for different categories such as food, travel, business, or emotions. This allows you to learn words that are related to each other, making it easier to recall them when you need them in specific contexts. 4. Spaced repetition systems. RS. Apps like Anki and Quizlet use SRS, which is one of the most effective methods for vocabulary retention. These apps automatically adjust the frequency at which you review each flashcard, ensuring that you review challenging words more frequently and gradually increase the interval for easier words. This optimizes your study time and reinforces your memory. By incorporating these strategies into your flashcard practice, you're not just memorizing words. You're actively learning and applying them in meaningful ways that improve both your vocabulary and your overall language proficiency. Part 4. Real-life experiences show just how transformative flashcards can be for language learners. Many learners report that flashcards have been essential to their success in building vocabulary. For example, one student who was struggling with memorizing technical business vocabulary started using flashcards with images, audio, and example sentences. Within just a few weeks, they noticed a significant improvement in their ability to recall terms during meetings and presentations. Another success story comes from a learner who used digital flashcards on their commute. They would review cards during their daily travel time, turning what could be wasted minutes into productive learning sessions. The result was a steady and consistent improvement in their vocabulary, especially when paired with regular practice in speaking and listening. Flashcards are also incredibly helpful for learners who are preparing for tests, such as TOEFL or IELTS. By creating flashcards of common exam vocabulary, idiomatic expressions, and phrases, students can study efficiently and focus on the areas where they need the most improvement. By repeatedly reviewing flashcards and testing their recall, learners significantly increase their chances of success. These examples show that using flashcards doesn't just improve your vocabulary, it also enhances your confidence. As your vocabulary grows, you'll feel more comfortable and confident using English in conversations, writing, and even in more formal settings. Part 5. As we come to the end of our journey through the world of flashcards, remember that this tool is one of the most effective ways to enhance your vocabulary retention and recall. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, flashcards help you practice actively, creating lasting connections between words and their meanings. By integrating flashcards into your daily routine, whether through digital apps or traditional paper cards, you'll quickly notice how much more confident you feel in using new vocabulary. The key is consistency. The more you practice, the more words you'll retain, and the easier it will be to recall them in real-life conversations. So, start today. Create your first set of flashcards, add the words you want to learn, and begin reviewing them daily. The more you engage with them, the stronger your vocabulary will become. Keep challenging yourself, keep reviewing, and watch as your confidence and fluency in English grow.